It's a gonna rain, children. God's gonna send the water from Zion. He's gonna raise the heavens up higher. It's gonna rain. It's gonna rain. I said it's a gonna rain, children. God's gonna send the water from Zion. He's gonna raise the heavens up higher. It's gonna rain. It's gonna rain. Well, God got angry upon his throne. The angels in heaven, they began to moan. Said, go down, angels, stir up a flood. Blow out the sun and turn the moon into blood. Then come back, angels, and guard the door. For I declare my time shall be no more. They told me, great God, when it began to rain, the women and children, they began to scream. They knocked upon the window, they beat upon the door, saying, look at here, Noah, can you take on more? Noah said, I'm sorry, my friend, 'cause God's got the key and you can't get in.
I've had a hard life. 16 years of life spent, and I felt like I've spent an eternity. An eternity at the leather side of my daddy's belt. It was hard and well worn out. The fields were a place where I felt free from his belt. Yet, if you didn't fill that sack full, you'd be getting a whipping. I made sure not to do that. I made sure my bag was full. You always had to make sure your work was done. Always had to make sure that by the time the sun went down, you'd be so tired, you'd want to lay under cool sheets. You'd wake up the next morning and do it all over again. Each day the same as it was from yesterday. Sometimes even that wasn't enough.
I've had an easy life. If you were working in the fields, it meant you were making easy money. Making money meant you could have your time to yourself, have no care in the world. I remember when a hard day's work would be over and you felt so young then. 17 is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and easy money made it better for you. Dirt on your cheek just meant that your life was as easy as it would get. And nothing could change that, not even God above.
So what do you think your daddy's gonna say when he finds out? Think he'll be angry? Ruthless? You think he'll beat some sense into you?
My daddy's ruled my life since the day I was born. My daddy's gonna get as mad as he'll get, but you won't care. You better be glad you got me when you did, because I can't promise you would have had another chance.
So your daddy's gone and lost a field hand. And he thinks you got off scot-free, huh?
My daddy's got no say no more. We signed the license. I'm Mrs. Ruben Trahern now.
Keep on thinking that, Mary.
I'm to help you. I'm to be by your side now, not his.
Lest you forget, I know where I could send you for a lesson in where you ought to be.
That's not funny. Things will be different for us. We'll treat our kids right. We'll raise them up to be good souls.
We're not good souls?
We're as good as we're gonna get. We can't forget who we serve. Who we're meant to be here for.
Keep on believing in the good Lord, Mary. He knows you have more faith than I do. And he'll remind you of that daily.
You have a good amount of faith. I just think you don't know how to put it to good sense.
It wasn't but about 10 years ago you were hitting me over the head with a lunch pail. Now you're sharing my last name, Mary. You say I've got faith? I Guess I got a good amount of it then.
You have enough.
If not, you have enough for the both of us. I think I may go out to the field. He's picking before it gets too dark. Done spent half the day marrying you.
Do you think he'll be mad, Ruben?
Like I said, you know your daddy better than I do. I'm sure he'll be madder than hell. Just gotta stay strong.
How long, though?
As long as it takes.
I love you. "22 years, 2 kids later. Life seems so full. My cup runneth over, as they say. The fields have been doing good by this time. The cows have been seen after. The world has settled down for us. Love never felt so much alive in our home, with the nightly suppers we have after a long time of work. Our 2 children are getting up in age. Ruben Jr. about to turn 20 so soon. He's gotten to be a handsome young man, like his father. But he runs off all the time, in parties. I worry about him a lot. And I can't forget about the little one inside me, ready to come in a few months, to be a part of this happy world. God has blessed me with the joys of life and giving life. He is good.
Where is it? Where is it? Where the hell did I put it? Put it here somewhere.
What is it, Ruben?
Here it comes again, the voice of God. What? Nothing here. Wait, do you know where I put the deed to the land?
The deed? I'm not sure. Last I remember, it was in the closet. Oh, Lord, I hope he hasn't found himself into another problem. That gambling has a hold on him in ways I can imagine only you know.
Where is it? Mary Lee! Where's the deed to this place? I need it now! I need to know where it is, what you've done with it. What you've done with my deed, Mary Lee!
I don't know where it is, Ruben. What do you want me to do?
I'm sure you don't know where it is. I'm sure you think I'm stupid or something. You treat me just like when we was kids. I'm always the ignorant one. The one the other kids hit with the pail. Mary Lee, where is my deed?
I'm not going to tell you again that I don't know.
Mary Lee, if you don't tell me where the damn deed is, I can promise you, there will be hell to pay. Remember your daddy. Multiply that by 1,000. Remember how hot hell is, Mary Lee. How hot it is for that man to ask them for a single drop of water. Mary Lee, where is my deed?
You hush up about those things, Ruben Trahern. You don't get to come in here demanding things like that without an explanation. Now, what do you need the deed for?
I don't have time for your stupid little things right now. I don't have time for your questions, your curiosity. Just tell me where the deed is.
I already told you 3 times I don't know where it is. I don't remember. It could be some papers in a closet, or some old suitcase we have somewhere, or someplace we done forgot about.
There are men out front, Mary Lee. They're demanding I pay what's due to collect. These aren't local guys either. They're tied in with some bad people. I don't have time to be sitting here talking about where it may or may not be. I need cold, hard facts. Or I'll be dead, Mary Lee. And you'll be dead too. The children and that one inside of you.
You promised me that things wouldn't be like they were when I was younger. You promised you wouldn't go back to this gambling thing, our money going only God knows where. You promised that you'd take care of me and anything we had together. But here we are, Ruben Trahern, repeating the same thing over and over again. Don't you think I'm tired? Don't you think I've had enough? Keep going on and on, but how we'll be dead, but I've got to tell you, the Lord's been making me feel that way for some time now.
Better shut your mouth. Don't say another word or I'll hit you so hard. You'll be wishing I was your daddy.
You...
Where's the deed?
I've done told you. I don't know where it is.
Wanna go out front? deal with that problem. When I get back, deal with this problem. Don't you move a muscle.
It is done. All the time we had together, all the moments we shared, the life that we had, it's all done. Gone down the drain, swirling round and round like the blood did in your body when you had that heart attack. That heart attack. You were sitting there, in your chair, playing with your grandchildren. And God said it was done. And you were sucked out of your body, floated up towards the heaven, toward all those who had died before. And the Bible says that everything has a season. But I want to know what season this is. I want to know why you had to go, why you had to leave us all behind. Everything was so good. And then on Christmas of all days, you had to leave. You had to die. You just had to go, didn't you? Play one final joke on us. Foam coming out of your mouth. You look like a fool, like a damn fool. But what point am I at in my life where I have to watch this world crumble around me one person at a time? What season am I at, Lord? Where I'm to be a woman in a man's world, in a child's world. In the world of scrubbing clothes until my hands are raw, sewing clothes till my fingers bleed, and rocking babies till my back hurts. Where am I to feel this? Would I deserve to have all this in my life? Make me not weak but understanding. Make me not hateful but loving. Instill in me the words of wisdom that you instill in Abraham. Instill in me the words of your only son. But that's not it, is it? You want me to be mad as hell. You want me to hate this person that's being put in the ground. You want me to hate this man that I've loved all of my life. Am I supposed to be weak in my understanding of the word? Am I supposed to not know what I want in my life anymore? If sin is all that's left for me, you don't know. You don't know how to answer me. You don't know how to tell me what's right and what's wrong, what's just and what's unjust. You just keep looking at me with that stupid face. Telling me that you had the upper hand. No, God. I had the upper hand. I had the upper hand. I had love. I had a good life. I had a decent marriage. And you jealous God, you took that away from me. You took him away from me. You took away the man that cared for me and my family, who did what was necessary when it had to be necessary, who did what he had to do to make us survive. And all for some words in a book that I don't understand. And for some preacher to tell me that it's going to be okay. I'm tired, God. I'm tired of watching this world crumble around me. This life fade. And you keep me here. Blocked away from heaven. I wish it was me, Ruben. I wish I could have taken your place. Gone where you've gone, away from all this. I wish you could see our children one last time and watch their children grow up. I wish you could have met all the people who helped us after you've gone. I wish it would have been me instead of you. I wish I was under that stupid sheet, about to go into the ground. There is hope left for us.
You taught me that. It's about time I learned it.